I have a yummy recipe today. I'm at Smithberry Barn with Joelle, and Joelle, we have just a little bit of a different kind of recipe. What is it?
We are making jam today, freezer jam, using honey and a special pectin that we sell here at Smithberry Barn, the Pomona's Universal Pectin.
Oh, how is it different?
So it is a citrus-based pectin. It's all natural, and what it does is allows you to use either no sugar or less sugar. It allows you to use sugar substitutes, and like today we're going to be using honey.
Nice, nice. And with everybody having different dietary needs, it's nice that everyone can have jam.
Exactly.
So also about the berries. So we're using blackberries, but can we use other kind of varieties? You have so many here.
We sure can. So today we're mixing a couple of different kinds of blackberries. These are fresh from the farm this morning.
Nice. So Joelle, how many different varieties of blackberries do you have here at the farm?
We grow about, I have to count, 6, I would say about 6 varieties of blackberries. We have raspberries and strawberries and blueberries all throughout the year. So you can pick something and make jam all season long from about mid-June to into August.
And it's okay to mix them, which is really cool.
Exactly. And so the nice thing about the Pomona's Pectin is that it makes small batches of jam.
Nice.
So today we're using only 4 cups of berries, which is approximately, if you were to come out and buy them in this form, you would have about 2 pints is all that you need for a batch of jam. So you can get creative with the different kinds that you mix together. You can try small batches and test out your different, preferences for sugar and honey and different substitutes. So we right now have 4 cups of berries in this. We're going to be adding some lemon juice.
All right. Seems like an easy recipe. And do you want me to start mashing?
You may start mashing while I get the honey prepared.
All right.
We are going to use a cup of honey.
And I like my jam nice and chunky, so you can do it as much as your family likes, or you like. How much mashing?
Exactly.
Okay, and put that in. All right. And I do like that you can really use different kind of sweeteners. That's really interesting with this pectin.
And that seems like a lot of honey, which the idea with this pectin is that you could err on the side of caution, use a little bit less, and then you taste it when you get to the point of, after you've added the pectin and right before you're ready to pour it off into your jars, taste it, see if you like it, and then you can add a little bit more.
All right. Okay, so I'm doing all the work here. What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be making the pectin mixture, which is boiling water. We have 3/4 of a cup of boiling water. We're putting it in our mini food processor.
Because it has to be blended.
Exactly. And then we need 3 teaspoons of the pectin.
And that's the package that it comes in the box, correct?
Exactly, yes.
So Joelle, how long does it have to blend?
This blends for about 2 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to finish mashing, and that's going to finish blending, and we'll be right back. So is that about 2 minutes?
That has just about been 2 minutes.
All right.
So the first thing that we're going to do is pour the pectin.
Okay, so it's the hot pectin blended right into the berries.
You can see how thick that is. That's one step in the thickening process.
Okay. And so will this be just like cooked? Is it going to be the same kind of consistency?
It'll be a little bit, I would say a little less firm than a cooked jam. The next step will be to add the calcium water, which this is the ingredient that is special and unique to the Pomona's Pectin. This is a packet of white powder, calcium powder, that we mixed with water. And this is what's going to help the sugar and the pectin gel. So you don't, this is why you don't need the sugar, because this is what causes the gelling to happen. So what you'll do is you'll test your gelling as you add the pectin and decide as you go if you need more or less of the pectin or the calcium water.
Well, what do you think?
I think it looks pretty good. I think we should probably taste it.
Okay. And on the calcium water, you can actually keep that in the fridge if you want to make another batch. It stays.
Exactly. Here's some for you.
Oh, thank you.
So the calcium water you put in your fridge, and then the Pomona's Pectin will make 2 to 4 batches of jam, depending on how much of the pectin you end up using. So you'll save your calcium water, you'll save your packet of pectin, and then later, or later that day, the next day, a month from now, you can make more jam from other fruits.
That's really tasty.
It's really good.
And it looks like a nice consistency.
I would like to add one more.
Okay, well, you are the expert.
That's very flavorful.
Good berries. All right, and then we're ready to put it in the jars?
Exactly. So we're doing freezer jam, but we are still going to be putting them into jars.
Okay.
And we will just make sure we leave enough head space.
All right. And just like regular jam, you want to clean these, sterilize them, boil the lids and the rings.
You need to leave enough room at the top for expansion as it freezes.
All right.
And then they'll last for about a year in your freezer.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is nice. Okay. And the one thing that's different than regular jam is you don't have to worry about the seal because it's going in the freezer.
Exactly.
So that's kind of nice. If you ever had it fail, it's so disappointing when the other kind of jam fails.
And the nice thing about this pectin as well is you may make the jam, and if you don't like the consistency, even after, you know, packaging it up, you can take it out and do it again and reseal it. That's more for if you're making a cooked version where you can't tell the consistency right away.
Right,
so.
right. Well, you know, you can get all of these things out at Smith Berry Barn. You can get the pectin mix, you can get the berries, which are the most important thing, and talk to staff and really go home and make some freezer jam. It's really easy and so delicious for your family. Thanks. You always have the greatest recipes.
Thank you.